Happy Halloween and welcome to episode 19 of Tea After Midnight. This is a series where we have some tea to keep it classy, but I also tell you a few scary stories. So for tonight's episode, I wanted to do a theme. So if you didn't know, I live in the Appalachian Mountains and it can get a little creepy over here, so I figured why not bring you a few stories about the Appalachian Mountains. So without further ado, grab some tea and settle in while I tell you a few stories about the Appalachian Mountains. Story number 1. One time, I was with a girl on Big Frog Mountain at dusk, miles away from anyone. We decided to walk up the trail when right behind the car, I stepped in a mud puddle with odd-looking light brownish water. I pointed out the unusual color to her, then we started walking. Not far up from the trail, she started getting scared and we went back to the car. In the car, we started making out while lying in the front seat as she had her hand draped out the window. I felt an odd sensation in my back. It had happened before when people were behind me, so I told her to pull her hand in, which she did. A few minutes later, I felt the sensation in my back again, but it felt more urgent. I rolled her window up, but being a teenager, I continued with the makeout session. A few minutes later, it felt like someone had stuck a live wire into my back. I sat up, started the car, and headed back down the mountain. She was obviously confused and asked me what was wrong. I replied that I didn't know, but something was wrong somewhere. We went back to my parents' house and was assured by them that the family was okay. Having calmed down, we ate a little dinner, then started to leave. After I opened the car door for her, I walked around the back of the car. While walking, I glanced at the back of the car and saw handprints the same color of the mysterious mud puddle on the car. The last one was over the back window, and it was obvious someone was watching us while inching their way to the front driver's side window. When I saw handprints, it was like being hit with a lightning bolt, and I knew what had happened. Cold chills ran all over me. I got her out of the car, and as soon as she saw the handprints, she knew too. This story is the absolute truth, so help me, and I will never forget it. Story number 2. My name is Jake, and I grew up in the Appalachian Mountains, and I know all of the rules, but I broke one of them a month ago, and ever since then, I feel like I'm being watched. I'm 24 years old, and a month ago, I was drinking while on a call with my best friend, as he was also drinking. His mother recently passed away from a heart attack, so he was feeling down. It was about 1 a.m, and I locked all of my doors and closed my blinds. He was talking about maybe coming over. I wish I had said no, but I was drunk and not in the right state of mind. He hangs up and I wait. Around 15 minutes later, I hear a knock. I forgot to text him and confirm. I go to open the door and see nothing. I yell out his name. "You there?" Nothing but the wind howling. The forest was awfully quiet. I shut the door and go back inside. Minutes go by and I get a weird gut feeling. It was all a haze. Was it 30 or 15 minutes? I was drunk out of my mind. I'm surprised I remember what happened. For what seems like forever, my phone chimes. "Jasper, I'm almost there. I'll be there in 10 minutes. I look at the text and feel my heart drop. What did I just do? I nearly had a panic attack. I heard Jasper's voice calling from outside. It sounded like a faint call in the wind. I really don't know what it is, but I've been hearing whispers in the other room and footsteps and knocks. As for my friend, I called him and told him to go back home and we would remain on the call for the rest of the night. I then explained the whole situation to him. Living in the Appalachian Mountains, there are a few rules that you come to learn. One of them being, if you see something, no you didn't. If you hear something, no you didn't. Another one being, if you ever hear a knock at the door, you go to look and there's no one there, you never open the door. And those are just a few of the rules that Appalachians follow to stay safe. Because you never know what's in the woods out there calling, trying to lure you in. But that concludes episode number 19 of Tea After Midnight. If you have any personal, spooky, or scary stories you'd like to share, you can either comment on this video or email me at the email in my bio. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful night and a happy Halloween, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye!